So in Karachi, when we had the weekend, I used to want to go and see all the different types of scholars. So there was somebody called Hakīm, Shaykh Mawlana Hakīm Muhammad Akhtar, Rahimahullah. A lot of his books, he's a very famous Sufi scholar, Tasawwuf, Tazkiyah. He used to come to the UK. He was also very close to my father. He used to come to my father's house when I was young. My elder brother went to Pakistan and studied there as well, but in another place. He was there for a few months. So he used to go there quite often, became very close to him. He has a lot of students and disciples across the world. He used to have a madrasa called Ashraful Madaris and Khanqah, like a Zawiyah. Khanqah Imdadi Ashrafiyah. So I used to go there every week. I became very close to him. He told me, he said, make sure every weekend is Thursday, Friday. Jumu'ah, you have to pray here. So I used to go sometimes Thursday night, sometimes Friday morning. And before Jumu'ah, he used to give like an hour majlis talk. So he used to have various people reading nasheeds and na'at, and most of the time were his own words. So I used to read, because he heard me here in the UK. So when I went there, he used to introduce me. He said, this is my, from UK, studying in Darul Karachi. And he's come here, and I've made sure, I've told him every week he has to come. So every week I used to recite nasheed and na'at and in Urdu, his poetry. I remember once, I was reciting a lot, and there's a sisters section as well. So from the sisters section, one of the sisters sent a note that the student who's come from here, I would like to marry him. So he actually said it in the majlis. He said, these khawateen are shayateen. These women are shayateen. She was studying in a madrasa as well, listening to, because I'm from the UK, reading Na'at, etc. So then he said, from now on, whenever he reads, and he used to really like my voice. He used to say, iske awaaz mein jadoo hai. He's got magic in his voice, and he says he's doing jadoo on these women. So from now on, whenever he recites Na'at, speaker mic system off for the sisters. And then I was banned they were banned from listening to me. But yeah, alhamdulillah, I used to go there every week. And then after his Jumu'ah, he was very popular. People wanted to meet him, people wanted to talk to him. But alhamdulillah, I got the opportunity to stay in his company. He used to say, you have to eat with me. I remember one of the weekends, I just went and had lunch with some of the UK students. So he used to have a khadim called Mir Sahib. He told him, go and look for him. He said, Shaykh is calling you. So I went, he said, where were you? Why didn't you come to eat? Because he had told me they should eat with me. I said, I thought, it's inconvenience. I just thought I've got these friends. He said, no, from next week, make sure I don't have to call you again. Every Friday, without fail, after Jumu'ah, Hakīm Mawlana Akhtar, Rahimahullah, his main close associate, Mir Sahib, he's also passed away, and his son, Hakīm Akhtar Sahib's son, Hakīm Mawlana Madhar, who's now the principal, in the room, and me, just four of us. And I used to eat with him, and then after that, when I used to leave, he used to make sure that he gives me an apple or a banana or something to take in the bus or in the taxi. So every week, and I used to go with him, and I used to see all his disciples and his murids and students. It's a different atmosphere, very different to Darul Karachi. It was more tasawwuf oriented and a different flavor. It wasn't something that was my flavor, to be honest. But I, at that time I was absorbing all of that a lot. When he used to give me that apple, after Jumu'ah, finish, have the lunch with him, 3-4 o'clock, then I'm leaving, because I came in the morning or I came the night before and slept there. So he used to say to his khadim, okay, make sure, give him an apple or whatever, make sure eat it when you're going back to Darul Karachi, make sure on the way, or eat it at night. In the bag, fill some fruits for him. I never used to tell him that I'm actually not going to Darul Karachi, I'm going to another Shaykh.